All right, folks, got another entry for you. Did another session of meditation, and it's a weekend, so we've got that great natural light going, and I'm filming at a normal time, which is awesome. So let's see what we have here. Just finished it up. It was the title of it was The Heart of Meditation, and the app is taking a second here, so hopefully this will load up, and I can get the actual quote, and we can talk about it. All right. The heart of meditation is allowing thoughts to come and go. Just resting, watching the thoughts, and realizing when we're distracted. So that's the heart of meditation. Allowing thoughts to come and go. And that one can be kind of a tricky one. I remember when I first started meditation, I wasn't really sure what to expect or what I was going to do. And I kind of fell into the same trap that I think a lot of people do. And they think that meditation, or the goal of meditation, is to get to a place where you have no thoughts. It's just a quiet canvas of the mind. And that's kind of a trap because that's just not reality. Reality is that our brain is an organ just like the heart. The heart wants to beat, it wants to pump blood. Our brain wants to think and wants to process information. So maybe that's, whatever stimulus. Visual, hearing, taste, whatever the senses are. So that's just what our brain does. And naturally, because it's processing stuff, senses, it's going to be creating thoughts as well, because it's going to be organizing that information. At least that's kind of how I understand it, how I've been wrapping my brain around how the brain actually works, or what the natural state of the brain as an organ is. And so if you take it into that context, you're never going to get to a place where you're not thinking. That would mean that the organ of the brain isn't working anymore. And you don't want that. That'd be terrible. That has its time and place. Oh, bump the mic. It has its time and place, the circle of life, but hopefully it doesn't come too soon. So really the goal more than anything is kind of what this was talking about, the heart of meditation. It's to be able to be aware of the thoughts and let them go. And maybe sometimes being aware of them and using the thoughts if they're useful, if they're meaningful. But I think that, at least in my experience, I found that a lot of the thoughts are not always useful. They can be random, and they can also be negative. And again, in my experience over time, I've noticed that the thoughts become a bit more positive, or maybe I become more aware of my thoughts, and so I can choose which ones I want to actually acknowledge and keep rather than let go. And so it kind of feels like over time things get more positive. Maybe it does. Who knows? I guess that doesn't really matter. It's all about the outcome. If the outcome is positive, then it doesn't really matter all the steps that it takes to get there. But I guess that's a little bit counter to meditation. I think in meditation, it's more about the journey than the end result. So sometimes I feel like, this is a little kind of personal note for me, I feel like some of the concepts, and maybe this is just the learning process, some of the concepts can be kind of contradictory, where it's all about the journey of mindfulness, but sometimes the thinking is to kind of let go of the journey and just be in the moment, not try to process everything that's going on. Sort of contradictory to what I'm doing here, where I'm coming out of meditation and I'm doing a little bit of analysis. But I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to use it as a way to kind of further my understanding and my appreciation of it, and actually give back to other folks that are maybe interested or haven't explored meditation before. So I'm trying to share my experience as it goes day by day. But yeah, so this one, the heart of meditation, be aware of the thoughts, allow them to pass, allow them to go on. And again, the goal of meditation is not to be in a place where your mind is silent. It's more to be in a place of calm confidence, where you're okay with the good and the bad thoughts. They are just thoughts, and they have their time and place. And sometimes they don't even need a place. You can let them go. All right, till next time, peace.